Hey y'all, it's Taylor from tattooedteacherplans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a plan with me for the week of December 10th through the 16th, and I'm using this really fun kit from Crafty Banana. I've actually never used a seam kit in my regular planner, so this is going to be very interesting, and I love this kit. It is elf themed. It's so cute. Look at the little scene. It's going to be so, I'm going to do it at the bottom. It's going to be adorable. I'm really excited. I'm worried that I'm going to be kind of out of space, but the good thing is I don't have grad school this week, so I'm going to add some things to my sidebar that I don't normally put in there, and I think it will be fine. So let me show you the kit really fast. So here is the quote box I'm going to be used over here. We have the scene. We have some headers and some little things on these 2 pages. It's so cute. I love the whole concept. And then this last page has weekend banner, icons, checklists, and some little deco. Look how cute that is. And then also I have these extra boxes that I added on. I have the date covers and I have the little freebie that came with it, which is themed to the kit. It's so cute. All right. I don't know why I'm like breathing hard. Yeah, I'm ready to get started on this. I actually wasn't going to use this kit this week, but I had some stuff coming in from overseas, from Australia, and it didn't get here fast enough, which is totally fine because this is going to work out really well. I'm just looking at my leftovers book, which is linked below. I need another habit tracker because this kit only comes with 1. So I'm going to add another one in. And I think I kind of want them to match. And this one's from Crafty Banana too. I could probably get away with using that one. So I'm just going to leave that over there. And let's get started. I'm going to speed you through. I actually asked for some questions on Instagram and I waited too long and I got no responses. So that's totally fine. I'm just going to speed through this one and then I'll try again next weekend and see if I can answer some questions next week. So let's get started. So I am starting with the scene, and I'm a perfectionist, so it took me a few minutes to put these down, actually like 5 minutes, so I'm like super speeding you through this because otherwise it would be really, really boring because I had to lift pretty much every sticker up because I wanted it to line up really, really well. So I got the hang of it closer to the end, but yeah, those little strips like threw me off. But I like the little strips. I don't want to do it without them, so totally did not line up with like at the end there, but I don't think anyone would notice but me, and it turned out so cute. Okay, so I'm just whiting out some of the lines, and then I'm using these old glitter headers from, I think it's Scribble Prints Co. kit. I don't know. But they're just silver, and I thought they went pretty well with this kit. And then I'm putting in the date covers, and I'm whiting them out because I laid one down and you could see kind of through it, so you don't want to risk it. I put down that 13 because I didn't want to forget what day it was and put down the wrong dates. I have been known to do that. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I totally like switched Saturday and Sunday and did not even notice until someone finally pointed it out to me, and I switched them back. I did end up whiting out the December. It doesn't bother me too much, but I've never done that before. And then I'm just putting down my school headers and my date dots. School headers are from Sweet Davis Paper, and the date dots are from Avalon and 9th. I am taking the day off on Friday, so I did not put a school sticker on that day. And then on the sidebar, I did move up my quote box just a little bit this week. And I'm doing this a little bit different because I don't have any grad school to-dos because we're out of school for the holidays. So I'm pulling in an old checklist and a header, and I'm going to do my cleaning list in my sidebar. So that's why it's going to be a little bit weird. I'm just cutting off a couple of the hearts on the checklist because I don't think I need that many. And then below that, I'm going to pull in a habit tracker, and there's only one in the kit, so I went ahead and went into my leftovers, and I wanted them to match, so I found one from an old Crafty Banana kit. It's probably not the best color, but I think it works with like the house right there. I think it's okay. And then below that, I wanted to do a cleaning list because this scene kit is taking up a lot of room. I don't really have that much room on the weekend, so I took advantage of not having to do my grad school to-dos, and I'm just moving that over to the sidebar. And then I'm just pulling in some deco to kind of fill in some space. I thought that was really cute. Okay, on Monday, I did want to mark that we had leadership team meeting, and so I pulled in, I was going to use this meeting sticker, but I'll use it later. I pulled in a little quarter box, and then I'm going to use the coffee cup from the freebie for our leadership team meeting. And I just wrote on the cup second because that's what period we meet. And then below that, I'm putting in the paper clip to mark that I'm having tutorials after school that day, probably Tuesday as well. It's getting to be the end of the semester, and our kids are just gone for so much stuff, like basketball tournaments and like holiday events and all kinds of stuff, so we need to catch up. And then for my videos, I am pulling in little things, and I'm using some little planners from Avalon and Ninth. And I'm just pulling in colors that are like similar to colors in the kit. I didn't stick like really close to the colors. I tried to like get them close, but I didn't worry about it too much as long as it was blue or purple, and I just kind of went with it. And I'm just writing whatever is going up that day on the little thing. So on Monday, as usual, my Monday plan with me, and then for Wednesday, I'm doing a memory spread, actually my Thanksgiving memory spread, which is probably one of my favorites I've done this whole year. And then on Friday, I'm doing a planner review and a giveaway, so that should still be up when this video goes up. You can go check that out. I'm going to try to leave it up for like a week or a week and a half. I don't know. We'll see. And then I'm filling in the sidebar because I forgot to. So I'm just marking a couple of to-dos and then filling in my habit trackers. And then I am pulling in my cleaning over into one checklist instead of two, because usually I kind of spread it out between Saturday and Sunday. Lately I've been waiting till Sunday, which I hate. But Saturdays have been, either I haven't been feeling well or I'm just being lazy in the morning, to be honest. And then the afternoon and evening gets busy, and then I just move everything to Sunday. So hopefully I will get back on a routine with that. And then for my workouts this week, I'm just going to use a uniform little box. These are from Little Miss Papery. They're just little matte stickers that say workout and glitter. And I'm just, like I said, pulling the blue and green one, or blue and purple ones. It's kind of like not that much space, but I think it'll work for this week and it'll look cute. And then for Tuesday, I have 3 meetings, so I am just going to use one of these little doodle boxes from Avalon and Ninth with the meeting sticker from Sweet Ava's paper. And I'm just putting like when and which group I'm meeting with so that I know ahead of time. This is kind of a busy week, but the next week will just be like chill, hopefully. I say that and it's the last week of this semester, so who knows. And then I'm just pulling in another workout sticker for Tuesday evening. I'm going to try to do 5 workouts this week. I know I can do it. I have the time now that grad school is on hiatus, but do I want to? No. But I should. Okay, I'm pulling one of these little winter girls from Fox and Cactus to mark my self-care nights. I've kind of gotten into a routine with Wednesdays being like my night to rest and not work out and just do like stuff around the house, or and also just to relax a little bit. So I'm just pulling in a half box for that. And she's just reading in bed. It's a really cute sticker. And then above that, I do want to mark a couple of things that I need to get done. Just a little like tidying up things, and I'm just pulling in kind of this turquoisey colored one, which I think goes, I don't know. And then I'm just marking a couple of things that I want to get done. If I don't write it down, I don't do it. So I know these things look really mundane, but if I don't see it, I'll completely forget about it. And then at the top of Wednesday, I do have some more meetings, 3 more. So again, I'm just marking when they are and with which group I'm meeting with. And I just pulled in one of these little laptops from Planner-esque just to add a little bit more color. That's going to be a busy day too. Tuesday and Wednesday are like the busier days, and then the other ones it'll kind of taper off, but then I'm gone on Friday, so I've got to get my stuff ready for my sub on Thursday. So Thursday may be hectic. Let's just say it's going to be a crazy week. So on Thursday, I am putting down my workout that I'll do that evening, and then at the top I'm just going to work on a few things at school. So I'm pulling in this little paper clip on a little fancy label to mark that I need to do my sub plans, which should be pretty easy because I'll just put everything on Google Classroom and they will be fine. And then I'm pulling in a checklist with some to-dos that I need to be sure to get done so that I am not behind the next week. So I need to make sure my lesson plans get done, which will be pretty easy because we're just doing a STEM challenge next week. So it'll be the same thing pretty much every day. And then I need to make sure my grading is caught up because our grades are due next week. And we should be wrapping up like on Friday. So like this Friday that I'm looking at, but I won't be there. So I'll just turn them in later. And then I do need to make a couple of copies for the STEM challenge. So I'm going to do that, and then I need to gather some of the supplies. I'll get a couple of things at the grocery store that we will need, but we have some at school, and then I need to collect some money for some gifts for the paraprofessionals. And then I'm pulling in some of these from Christian Designs at Michael's, and I'm just using some of the bill dues off of here because I feel like they will work really well with the color scheme here. The purple is not like perfect, but it's close enough. Same with the turquoise, it's pretty close. So the only bad thing about these is you have to use like a permanent marker or permanent pen on them, and I hate using a different pen, but they were bright and they kind of went with this scheme this week. So I just used those. And I went ahead and checked them off because I didn't want to have to check them off with like find my Sharpie, which I know is not like within arm's reach. I'm lazy and I didn't want to think about it. And then up on Friday, I'm going to mark that it is payday and I have a doctor's appointment. So I'm going to change this out later because I didn't like how it looked. I think I wrote it twice and I didn't like it either time. But I am pulling in a little money icon there and marking that it is payday. And on payday, I always sit down and update my budget from the previous pay cycle. And then I go ahead and like update my budget for the next pay cycle, if that makes sense. And I just kind of like pay a couple of things when I get paid and just kind of get organized. I don't know, I'm rambling about it, but I like to do that as part of a routine just so that I don't forget things. And then below that I am putting in this sparkly glitter box and the little stethoscope from this is from the same Crafty Designs pack to mark my doctor's appointment at 10 a.m. And then on Saturday, I am marking, we're doing a craft night. My friend Amber offered up her apartment for us to come and do some crafts. I don't know if we're doing like specifically Christmas crafts or if we're just doing like crafts. I don't know. But we're supposed to like either bring a project or we're going to do one like together. We're still organizing it, but it should be fun. We're just going to have some wine, hang out, do some crafty shit. So should be a blast. So I pulled in the cupcake and I'm going to find this little paint palette and I'm going to switch those out later, but I did use them at the beginning of the spread. I didn't think they went together once I like got them down, so I pulled them up later and switched them out for a little pumpkin paper girl, but it does actually look cute. I don't know why I switched it. Okay, then on the top of Saturday, I did want to mark a little reminder that I do need to get some cleaning done and I need to stop being lazy about Saturday mornings. So I'm putting in a little thing with this little little bottle, also from Crafty Designs. And then below that, I wanted to do just a little quick to-do list. So I'm pulling in a little heart checklist. Just for errands or whatever. I know I put groceries on there, but whatever else I need to do. And then I wanted to mark filming and editing. I like to do that on Saturdays just in case anything comes up on Sunday. Especially since Sundays have been kind of busy lately. So I'm just marking groceries and then film and edit on the little thing right there. And then on Sunday, I do want to put in my prayer list and a couple of other things. So I'm just pulling in a checklist and then cutting it down to 3. And I'm going to pull in a little thing just to save a little bit of space. So I just flipped it over and then put the checklist underneath. And then just for a little extra, I don't know, I always do this, either a heart or some kind of deco. So I just found the deco on the kit and pulled in the little snow globe. It doesn't have any semblance, it just is. Or symbolism, I should have said symbolism. Okay, on the bottom of Sunday, I put in this glittery fancy label to mark meal prep. And this little fork and spoon, that is from Crafty Designs. And then I've been trying to get back into doing workouts on Sundays. So even if it's just yoga, I'm trying to do that. So I'm going to put one on Friday and skip Saturday, and then since I'm off, and then I'll put one on Sunday. And then here I'm just putting in my countdown. These little cookie plates are from Fox and Cactus, and I just thought they were so cute. While I'm doing that, funny story about a narwhal. Kid and I got into a playful argument about narwhals like 3 or 4 years ago. And I said they were not real, that they were fictional because I'd seen the movie Elf and I thought they were fake. And he said, no, they're real. And then he said to me, which is always a challenge, Google it. So I Googled it, and then I had to like face the shame of being wrong about narwhals being real. What was that? And then I did all this research on them. I don't know. It was just a very weird experience to learn that narwhals are actually real animals. It was actually really funny, and it became like our joke the rest of the year. And now I know. And now I know they're real. So I learned a lesson. Okay, here's where I'm switching out the payday. I just didn't like how I wrote it and how it looked. So I'm pulling in a little doodle label from Avalon and 9th. I didn't wait long enough to put the whiteout down again, but the label covered it anyway, so it was fine. And I'm spending an absurd amount of time trying to find a sticker to mark payday, and I'm just not finding anything that I like that even fits. So I ended up just using the little money icon from the kit, which is totally fine. And I rewrote that, and that is the end of my pre-planning. So here's my pre-planning all finished, and it is looking so cute. I am surprised at how well I'm doing space-wise up here. Of course, it will fill in by the end of the week, but this is looking very good so far. I love it. It is adorable. I really love the scene. It gets me in the holiday spirit, which usually takes me a little while, so I'm getting there, but this is definitely helping. I love it. I will be back in a minute to show you the finished spread. So here's the finished spread, and I love this so much. It's so different and cool and cute, and I love the colors. It kind of breaks up the red and green of the holiday season, and I am now not scared to use a scene kit in my regular planner. It's just so cute. I do have a few things over here that I need to finish and some cleaning. Actually, I already finished a couple of these things, but I will probably just fill in this space with some washi. That's what I kind of did as the week went on. And I'm about to do my workout. And I already made my dish for craft night tonight. So this spread is pretty much done, but not quite. But you get the general idea. I love the countdown on the bottom too. It's so cute. All right, here's what I have left from this mini kit, which if you're a white space planner, this is totally doable if you add on these little boxes. You have everything you pretty much need. So I have 2 of these boxes left, which I will be saving. I have a couple of things on the sampler. I used almost all of this washi page in little things. I forgot about this little piece of deco, and I couldn't fit it in anywhere. I have a couple of the checklists and icons left and 1 little box, which I'll also be saving. Little functional deco. I was going to use the TV, but then I used one of the little pumpkin paper co-girls watching Elf. So I used almost all of that. So I got a lot out of the mini kit. And let's zoom in and I'll show you the spread a little bit closer. All right, so over here I have my script stickers from Sweet Ava's Paper. This doodle box is from Avalon and 9th, Planneresque, Once More with Love, Chrissy Ann Designs, Once More with Love, Fox and Cactus, both of those, Avalon and 9th, Pumpkin Paper Co. If I do not mention it, it is from the kit itself. And everything else down here besides these guys are from the kit. This is Fox and Cactus. And then over here on this side, I have Little Miss Papery. This doodle box is from Avalon and 9th. This is from Chrissy Ann Designs, Pumpkin Paper Co., Avalon and 9th, Chrissy Ann Designs. My workout stickers are from Little Miss Papery. These 2 are from Chrissy Ann Designs, Pumpkin Paper Co., and Chrissy Ann Designs. So that is everything for this spread. It turned out even better than I imagined. It's adorable. So I hope that you enjoyed it too. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye!